All right, so here we are. We're looking at the preterite tense of regular verbs, the third grammar section of chapter 6. Very briefly, we've got here two paradigms. Paradigm is a 93-cent word for structure. Right? One paradigm or set of verb endings covers AR verbs. The other covers ER and IR verbs. You notice that these are the same. Okay, so observe also that there are accented last syllables here in the singular forms for usted, ella, and for yo. Okay, those are important. If you say compro instead of compró, then somebody will think you're saying I buy in the present rather than he, she, or it, or you bought in the past. Compro, compró matters. Okay, let's move over here and apply it. All right, looks like I've got some answers in here already. Let's go with ¿A qué hora llegaste tú a clase? This is one of the infinitives up here. What time did you arrive? Yo llegué a las 9 de la mañana. Okay, notice here that you need to put that U in there because if you miss the U, you would not preserve the original hard G sound, G. Instead, you would read that as llegué. And so that's why you put the U in there. Llegaste doesn't need it because that G becomes a H sound only if it's followed by an E or an I. Okay, as is the case here, llegué. All right, and Stephen asks, it could be read, it could be buy. Let's try read. Leíste, did you read the book for the class today? For today's class? Yo, and she says, I began to read, and here's a little spelling change as well, which is one of those things you just have to do, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense, because in Spanish, in Latin American, US Spanish, the C and the Z sound the same. All right, comencé a leer, pero no lo terminé. ¿Y tú? So I began to read it, but I didn't finish it. There's the preterite again, to finish, terminar. All right, he says la librería and something. Let's say, and librería is not library, right? That's bookstore. And let's say it's closed, right? It closed very early, so it's cerró. It closed very early yesterday. And then he can say I bought the book this morning, right? So compré. All right, there you go.